I feel like maybe at this point in time in her career, playing in the WNBA while simultaneously playing in another league, maybe at this point in her career is just a little bit too much to handle. What's up, you guys? I'm Rachel DeMita and welcome to the Courtside Club. I know that we've been talking about her a lot lately, but Caitlin Clark is back in the headlines this week because it was just revealed how much the Big 3 offered Caitlin Clark to play in their 3-on-3 professional basketball league for only 2 seasons. You guys, today we are going to break it all the way down and see if Caitlin Clark made the right decision by foregoing that offer and continuing her journey in the WNBA. TMZ Sports reported that Caitlin Clark was slated to make at least $15 million if she had agreed to suit up for Ice Cube's Big 3. The deal came with a $10 million salary over 2 years, a percentage of team ownership, half of merch revenue, and a stake in Big 3 with a 7-figure advance totaling a minimum of $15 million. Now, if we compare that to Caitlin Clark's salary in the WNBA, like our last video, if you guys haven't seen that one, make sure that you check it out because I break down her salary and why she's getting paid what she's getting paid in the WNBA. But her salary in the WNBA, she's not even making 6 figures a year, playing in nearly 40 games, whereas the Big 3 is only a 10-game season. The Big 3 also stated that she could continue her WNBA career while playing in the Big 3. For clarity, you guys, the Big 3 is a 10 or 11 week season, and games are once a week on the weekend. So that's in comparison to the WNBA season, which is 40 games a season. However, these two run at the same time during the summer. So on top of that, Caitlin Clark would be coached by 2-time Hall of Famer Nancy Lieberman, also an ODU alum like myself. One thing to also note is that this offer from the Big 3 is actually bigger than what Nike will be paying Caitlin Clark every year. If you did the math on the Nike deal, she will make about $3.5 million a year over 8 years. And this one, she would be making, over $7 million a year for only 2 years and playing in 10 games. That is a super short season. The Big 3's co-founder, Jeff Courtside, I hope I'm saying his last name properly. He wrote an entire op-ed that you guys can find on the Big 3's website or on Outkick, where he pretty much outlined this offer that they made to Caitlin Clark and why they made the offer, and how he also believes that she might have not even seen the offer even though they passed it along to her agents. If you guys aren't familiar, the Big 3 is a professional 3-on-3 basketball league that runs throughout the summer, and as of right now, there has never been a woman who played in the league. They have had women coaches in Lisa Leslie and Nancy Lieberman, but Caitlin Clark, if she was to accept this offer, she would be the first player to ever play in this league. I have thoughts as to why Caitlin Clark did decline the offer. Although it sounds insane to leave $15 million on the table, I think that as of right now, being number one of the biggest superstars in the world across sports and entertainment, and also just having so much focus and spotlight on you for this season. Caitlin Clark also just penned a $28 million deal with Nike. She is a brand ambassador for State Farm, and she's being pushed and pulled in all of these different directions. And she is walking in to her rookie season in the WNBA, where there are so many expectations and people counting on her to not only have a fantastic rookie season, but to also help elevate the league and elevate every other woman who is in this league. And so I feel like maybe at this point in time in her career, playing in the WNBA while simultaneously playing in another league with different rules and a different travel schedule, all of those sorts of things, maybe at this point in her career is just a little bit too much to handle. But I do think that it's something that maybe could be interesting for her in the future. Like we've talked about many of times on this channel, the WNBA players as it stands right now in that league are not making that much for their yearly salaries. So a lot of these women are turning to different places to earn more money throughout the year, whether that be brand deals on social media, or also, like we've talked about, some WNBA players going overseas during off season and playing over there to kind of make ends meet and make more of a living for themselves. So who knows, maybe this is an opportunity for the Big Three to expand and have a women's league that doesn't coincide with the WNBA season, and instead of WNBA players trying to find other jobs and things to do during WNBA off season, maybe this is somewhere that they could turn to. We're also familiar with Haley Van Lith playing a ton of 3-on-3. I feel like she would be a perfect candidate for the Big Three. And if the Big Three is offering these lucrative salaries, maybe not the Caitlin Clark level salary, because we all know how box office she is, but even something that's close to the 6-figure range for these women, that could be something that would be really exciting and would be a cool way to expand their brand beyond just their play in the WNBA. So as of right now, you guys, Caitlin Clark will not be playing in the Big Three. She is focusing on the WNBA, and the Big Three also said that they would be supporting her in her decision to do that and still supporting her career. It will be interesting to see how she plays this summer. So you guys let me know in the comments, do you think that Caitlin should have taken this offer from Ice Cube and the Big Three to play only 10 games a season and still play in the WNBA and make millions and millions of dollars? Or do you think that she's right to kind of focus in on the WNBA and, you know, continue to build her legacy there? And I think my last thing I have to say, Caitlin Clark didn't take this offer for the Big Three, but Big Three, if you guys are listening and you need another woman to, you know, step in, maybe not on the court, but on the sidelines or something, just let me know. Just hit me on Instagram or something. Anyway, that's all that we have for today, guys. Make sure that you thumbs up this video and don't forget to hit subscribe. We upload new videos every single week, and I'll see you guys next time.